Hello friends, welcome to today's session on trigonometry. In this session I am going to explain 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th questions from exercise 8.1, page number 181, chapter 8, Introduction to Trigonometry. Now let's read the 5th question. Given secant theta is equal to 13 by 12, calculate all other trigonometric ratios. So he has given that secant theta is equal to 13 by 12. What is secant theta? Secant theta is hypotenuse divided by adjacent side, right? So let us assume hypotenuse to be 13k and the adjacent side to be 12k to theta. So in the diagram, in the figure shown here, this is theta, angle theta. This is hypotenuse is 13k and the adjacent side is 12k. Let us find out the value of opposite side. So we will apply the Pythagoras theorem. Let us assume the opposite side to be BC. Okay. So BC square plus 12k whole square is equal to 13k whole square. This is the Pythagoras theorem. Adjacent side square plus opposite square is equal to hypotenuse square. Now BC square becomes 13k whole square minus 12k whole square. BC is equal to square root of, what is 13k whole square? 13 square is 169 k square minus 12 square is 144 k square. That is equal to square root of 25 k square. So BC, that implies BC is equal to 5k. So the opposite side value is 5k. The opposite side value to theta is 5k. Now we have to find out the other trigonometric ratios. What are the other trigonometric ratios? Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta and cosecant theta. Now let's find out the value of sin theta. Sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, that is BC by hypotenuse. That is equal to BC is 5k divided by hypotenuse is 13k. That is equal to 5 by 13. Now cos theta. Cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side? 12k divided by hypotenuse is 13k. That is equal to 12 by 13. Now tan theta. Tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. What is opposite side? BC by, BC is 5k divided by adjacent side is 12k. 5 by 12. What is cot theta? Cot theta is opposite of tan theta. That is adjacent side by opposite side. Adjacent side is 12k. Adjacent side to theta is 12k, right? 12k divided by opposite side to theta is 5k. That is equal to 12 by 5. Now we have completed sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta. We know secant theta is 13 by 12 and we have to calculate cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is equal to hypotenuse divided by opposite side to theta. What is hypotenuse? 13k divided by opposite side to theta is BC, that is 5k. That is equal to 13 by 5. Hope this is clear for you. First of all, we have calculated the value of hypotenuse. No, we have calculated the value of BC. We know the value of hypotenuse and the adjacent side. We have calculated the value of opposite side, and then we have calculated all other ratios using the data represented by the triangle. Now let's move to the sixth question. If angle A and angle B are acute angles such that cos A is equal to cos B, then show that angle A is equal to angle B. So it is given that angle A and angle B are acute angles. Because we are dealing with the trigonometric ratios, we will consider a right angle triangle. So in this right angle triangle, angle C is a right angle, that is 90 degrees, and angle A and angle B will be the acute angles. Because angle C and in the triangle ABC, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees, right? In the triangle, the sum of all the angles is 180 degrees. Now we know angle C is 90 degrees. That implies angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 minus 90, that is equal to 90 degrees. Right? Why is angle A plus angle B 90 degrees? Because angle C is equal to 90 degrees. Since angle C is equal to 90 degrees. Now this shows that angle A and angle B are less than 90 degrees, which means angle A and angle B are acute angles. Now it is given that cos A is equal to cos B. What is the cos of an angle? Cos theta will become adjacent side to theta, angle theta divided by hypotenuse. This is the formula for cos of an angle. Now cos A is given, it's given that cos A is equal to cos B. What is cos A? From this figure, cos A is equal to angle adjacent, the side adjacent to angle A is AC divided by hypotenuse is AB. Okay, now cos B. Cos B is equal to, what is the angle adjacent to B? Angle B? BC. BC divided by hypotenuse is AB. Now it is given cos A is equal to cos B. That implies AC by AB is equal to BC by AB. AB gets cancelled. This implies AC is equal to BC. Now in right angle triangle, we got that AC is equal to BC. That is, these two sides are equal. So that implies in a triangle, if two sides are equal, the angles opposite to those sides will also be equal. So what is the angle opposite to AC? Angle B. And what is the angle opposite to BC? Angle A. So that implies angle A is equal to angle B. Why is angle A equal to angle B? Because the angles opposite to equal sides will be equal. In a triangle, the angles opposite to equal sides will be equal. So according to that rule, angle A becomes equal to angle B. Hope this is clear for you. Now let's move to the seventh question. If cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, evaluate 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. And the second problem is cot square theta. He has given two parts for the seventh question. So in order to calculate the first part, we need the values of sin theta and cos theta. So first of all, let's calculate the values of sin theta and cos theta. It's given cot theta is equal to 7 by 8. So this is theta. Look at this triangle in the figure here. This is theta. So what is cot theta? It is equal to adjacent side by opposite side, right? So adjacent side is 7. The adjacent side to theta is this side. So this is 7 and the opposite side to theta is this side. This is 8. Now let's find out the value of hypotenuse. So hypotenuse becomes h square is equal to opposite square 7 square plus 8 square plus 7 square, adjacent square plus opposite side square. So h becomes square root of 7 square plus 8 square. That is equal to square root of 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64. That is equal to square root of 113. So I got the hypotenuse value as root of 113. Now let's find out the value of sine theta. Sine theta is equal to opposite side to theta divided by hypotenuse. What is opposite side to theta? From this figure, it is 8. 8 divided by hypotenuse is square root of 113. Now cos theta. What is the value of cos theta? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is the adjacent side to theta? It is 7. 7 by hypotenuse is square root of 113. Okay, now we have the values of sine theta and cos theta. We will calculate the first part of the question. First of all, he has given 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta. Divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. So before substituting the values in this formula, let us simplify this problem. What is 1? This is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, right? What is the formula for a plus b into a minus b? It is a square minus b square. So it becomes 1 minus sine square theta. 1 minus sine square theta divided by again a plus b into a minus b. That is a square minus b square. That is 1 minus cos square theta. Now we will substitute the values of sine theta and cos theta here. That implies 1 minus sine theta whole square is 8 by square root of 113 whole square divided by 1 minus cos square theta is 7 by square root of 113 whole square. That is equal to 1 minus 64 by 113 divided by 1 minus 49 by 113. It is equal to 113 minus 64 divided by 113 minus 49. Okay, the 113, the denominator gets cancelled on both the halves. This 113 and this 113 gets cancelled. Now only the numerators will be left. 113 minus 64 divided by 113 minus 49. That is equal to 49 by 64. So this is the value for the first problem. Now second problem is cot square theta. We have to calculate the value of cot square theta. What is cot square theta? It is cot theta into cot theta. We know the value of cot theta is 7 by 8. It is equal to 7 by 8 into 7 by 8. It is equal to 49 by 64. See, we see that both the values are equal, right? That is 1 plus sine theta. 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta is equal to cot square theta. I mean, both the values are equal. Hope this is clear for you. So let's move to the 8th question. If 3 cot A is equal to 4, check whether 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A or not. So he has given that 3 cot A is equal to 4. That implies cot A is equal to 4 by 3. Right? Cot A is, what is cot of an angle? Adjacent side by opposite side, right? So what is the adjacent side to angle A? Let us assume in this triangle ABC, this is angle A. So the adjacent side to angle A is AB. AB is equal to 4. On the opposite side is BC. BC is equal to 3. Now we will find out the value of hypotenuse AC. We apply Pythagoras theorem. By applying Pythagoras theorem, AC square becomes AB square plus BC square. Okay, what is AB? AB is 4. 4 square plus BC is 3. 3 square. So AC is equal to square root of 4 square is 16 plus 3 square is 9. That is equal to square root of 25. That is equal to 5. So the hypotenuse is 5. Okay, now we have to calculate 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A. So to do that, first let's calculate what is tan A. What is tan A? Tan A is equal to opposite side to angle A divided by adjacent side to angle A. So what is the opposite side to angle A? It is BC. BC divided by adjacent side is AB. That is equal to 3 by 4. Now we will calculate 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A. 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A. That is equal to 1 minus, what is tan square A? 3 by 4 whole square divided by 1 plus 3 by 4 whole square. That is equal to 1 minus 3 by 4 whole square is 9 by 16 divided by 1 plus 9 by 16. That is equal to 16 minus 9 by 16 divided by 16 plus 9 by 16. Okay, that is equal to 16 minus 9 is 7 by 16 divided by 16 plus 9 is 25 by 16. That is equal to 7 by 16 into 16 by 25. Okay, that is equal to 16 gets cancelled, 7 by 25. Okay, 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A is 7 by 25. Now he is asking us to check whether 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. Now let us find out the value of cos square A minus sin square A, and we will check if both the values are equal or not. To do cos square A minus sin square A, first let us calculate the value of cos A. Cos A is equal to, what is cos A? Cos A becomes adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side to angle A? Here, adjacent side to angle A is AB. AB divided by hypotenuse is AC. What is the value of AB? 4 divided by AC is 5. So cos A is 4 by 5. And what is the value of sin A? Sin A is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. What is the opposite side of angle A? BC divided by AC. BC divided by AC. That is equal to, what is the value of BC here? 3 divided by 5. Now let us calculate the value of cos square A minus sin square A. Cos square A minus sin square A. That is equal to 4 by 5 whole square minus 3 by 5 whole square. That is equal to 16 by 25 minus 9 by 25. That is equal to 16 minus 9 is 7. 7 by 25. So what did we get for 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A? 7 by 25. Right? And cos square A minus sin square A is also 7 by 25. So both the values are equal. So 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. So the answer is yes. That's all for this session. Please refer to other videos for more solved questions in this exercise. And please subscribe to the channel and share the videos. And please leave your feedback in the comment section below. Until then, see you.